So, how do we create a life and business that is in partnership with your higher self, to trust the inner guidance and create your life from alignment, not from the mind, right? Because as I was sharing before, the mind, it's a wonderful tool, but it keeps us in a box. It keeps us stuck to the past, to the old identity, to what is known, to what we stored there and in our subconscious. So we're repeating the old patterns. But most of the time, our soul invites us to live our divine destiny, the life that we are meant to live, and that is not usually based on our past, because the past comes with a lot of conditioning, with a lot of trauma, with a lot of compensating mechanisms that we developed, the ego identity, and that actually keeps us stuck in the matrix, in the old identity, and doesn't allow us to live the life we came here to live and embody, to fulfill our soul mission, to live our divine destiny, to unlock the possibilities, the abundance, the flow, the relationships that we're meant to live, our divine relationships. But the thing is that our higher self sees this path, our divine destiny, and invites us there constantly. And it's a we'll learn how to unlock it, how to understand, how to follow the higher self. But just imagine that your higher self is this higher aspect of you. It is you, is not separate from you, but it's a expansion of, because part of your soul, which is immense, right, doesn't live only in this body. A part of you lives in the body and is connected to this realm, but there's also a higher aspect of you which is outside of the body. It's living beyond time and space and is connected to source, to higher intelligence, to the universal mind, to all possibility, because this realm, the 3D reality, is such a small part of reality, less than 1% we can perceive with the senses and translate with the mind. So we're missing out on so much if we're living from the mind. And we've been conditioned to live this way for millennia, right? But now with the awakening, with the rising in consciousness, the energy that are coming, more and more people are awakening to this truth, to this realization, to this remembering, because it's not something new. It's the way we're meant to live life, actually, from the higher perspective, from the higher dimensions. And our higher self guides us in this way. But we need to let go of the old conditioning, how we were used to live life in a logical, linear way, and live more from alignment that creates flow, purpose, synchronicities, a life of miracles, which is for the mind miracles, but this is actually how life actually works.